Do you know why the Statue of Liberty is green? Or why onions make you cry? Or if you can burp in space? Well, guess what the answers to all of these questions have in common? Science! The Statue of Liberty used to be reddish-brown because it's covered in copper. But a chemical reaction of the copper and air and rainwater turned the statue green. That's called oxidation. When you cut an onion, you slice through cells that contain sulfur. That reacts with the water in your eyes, and that makes sulfuric acid. You cry to wash out the acid. And you can't burp in space because there's no gravity. Without gravity, the liquid in our stomach can't be separated from the gas, and that means you can't burp. Okay, so you're wondering what all these questions in science have to do with you. Well, trust me, it has everything to do with you because science is everywhere.
It deals with every aspect of our lives. I mean, elements are present in everything.
The other day, I was just like looking in my pantry and I was like, oh, I know what's in that. That's an active ingredient or whatever. And it's really cool because it all like connects with my world. It's not just like some far off distant thing, and it's really like useful.
And that's why the Chemical Educational Foundation was created, to show just how important science is in everything we do. They've created a series of programs called You Be The Chemist. These programs help our teachers and parents show us all the cool stuff you can do with science and how it's all around us, every day. It's in the video games we play. It's in the phones we talk and text on. It's even in the mall. Science, especially chemistry, is used to make cars, televisions, and the fireworks you see on the 4th of July. Science is everywhere. And the Chemical Educational Foundation's You Be The Chemist programs are helping students like us learn about all the cool things that are possible because of it. Take their You Be The Chemist Challenge program. Your teacher signs up, you learn all kinds of wild chemistry stuff, and then there's a competition where you and your classmates decide who will be the challenge champion for your school. It's a really fun way to learn about science.
It was lots of fun, and I learned a lot of new stuff about chemistry and science, and so that was pretty good.
I had a lot of fun with this competition in the past, and I hope it's even better in the Nationals.
This is fun! And if you win the challenge at your school, you could win some cool prizes, and maybe even compete in the state or national challenge too. But it's way more than that. It's exciting, and it's a big accomplishment.
I would definitely do this again. I think it's a great experience, even if you don't win, because you still get to learn about science, and it'll help you even in college.
The thing I like best about this competition is meeting new people. They're from all different places around the country, different nationalities, background.
That's right. You get to meet lots of interesting people, including some people who work in the chemical industry and run some great companies. Companies that you could even work for someday. They use science to make sure we have everyday stuff we need, like clean drinking water, clothes, and food. They also work to cure diseases and invent new technology that makes our lives better. And they're definitely excited about the challenge too.
The excitement really builds when you start to dwindle down from 8 to 6 to 4 to 2, and things get pretty exciting.
I think the most enjoyable part is to see the light bulbs go off. They understand that science is a way of the world, and that it's a good future for them down the road because it interacts with every part of our daily life.
And that's why the Chemical Educational Foundation is working on programs that make science education better for us and easier for our teachers. CEF is even helping out teachers around the country with You Be The Chemist workshops and activity guides, which are lesson plans that show teachers how to help us learn about science.
The activity guides help make science fun, and the educators find it easier to work with the activity guides in a very simple approach to science education.
It's rewarding for me because my student has an opportunity to learn more, and I have an opportunity to learn more, which improves my teaching for all my students.
And it's not just in schools. All kinds of organizations like science clubs and after-school programs all over the country are taking part in CEF programs.
We've done You Be The Chemist experiments for at least 10 years in our local elementary schools. We've done almost every experiment in the book. It's been a blast. The kids are smiling. They learn about science. In fact, when we're done, they want to do more.
It's a lot of fun, and the kids learn a lot. And I think it's a great opportunity for our members to educate the community about what they do and to learn more about how chemistry affects their lives.
There's an exciting world of science out there just waiting to be explored. And you know, understanding it isn't as hard as it might seem sometimes. And organizations like the Chemical Educational Foundation are here to help. Science can open so many doors for us, and there's no telling what we could do with it in the future.
I would either like to be a research pharmacist or a college professor.
I might want to be an astronomer.
And come to think about it, I think I might want to be a chemist as well because this is pretty fun.
I think that it'll help us even get to new planets, honestly, because there's a lot of things that still haven't been learned.
Well, I'm not sure I'll ever make it to outer space, but whatever I end up doing, learning about science will help, because science is everywhere. So let's go have some fun with CEF's You Be The Chemist.